So Tanay, you're in the summary business. Can you tell us about what you do exactly?
Sure. So Clipped is a summarization algorithm that lets you take any news article or document and turn it into a bullet point summary, so it's quicker to read. And it's available as an Android app and an iOS app and a Chrome plugin, and it's been out for a couple months now.
And this is all done automatically?
It's completely automatic. So the algorithm identifies specific grammatical patterns and keyword frequencies to help extract the most important information.
I see. So this is sort of like a virtual Cliff Notes or something?
Exactly. It's like an electronic Cliff Notes.
Okay. How did you get the idea? What was the aha moment?
So I do speech and debate in high school. I'm a sophomore in Cupertino High. And one of the things that we have to do is read tons of evidence files for debate and find the most important information inside them for our case. And that was a really long process for me, so I wanted to write a computer program that could do it. And that's when I wrote the first version of the algorithm, and then it's come a long way since then, but I pretty much extended it to news articles, not just evidence files.
It sounds like the bigger problem is short-term, like sort of short sort of attention spans, right?
Exactly.
People just have sort of micro-learning, they want to read snippets, and it's the Twitter revolution. So can you speak to that a little bit? What's the bigger problem that you're trying to solve?
Yeah, so on a large scale, there's definitely the problem where people have less time but more information. And we're kind of in a stage where there's this problem of information overload. There's a flood of data, we just don't know how to handle it. And with busy lives, everyone needs more time to themselves as opposed to just trying to sift through documents after document. And what Clip does is that it helps you keep up with that by just finding the most important information. So you can get a general idea of what's being said and decide whether or not you need to follow up with reading the full thing later on.
Got it, I see. And where do I download this? Where do I grab it?
So the website is http clip.me.
Clip.me?
Yeah, not .com, .me.
Clip.me,
yeah,
okay.
And you can go ahead and download the iOS app, Android app, Chrome plugin, bookmark it, all.
Chrome plugin. Very cool. Good deal. Anything that you'd like to tell us about yourself that we might not know?
Well, I mean...
What do you do when you're not coding, when you're not speaking, when you're not debating?
Or sleeping.
Ditching school?
Yeah, I do that more than I should. But I love playing tennis.
Tennis player. Okay,
yeah,
good.
I'm an easy guy to be around. I love partying with friends, so it's a lot of fun just being high school.
So why don't you drop out of high school and do this full time?
Yeah, I talked to my parents about that quite a bit. They obviously weren't too happy. But at the same time, I've kind of come to the realization that education is important as well. And just even going to college isn't just about learning. It's also about networking. You're pretty much existing with the future generation all in one place, and it's a really unique experience that you can't get anywhere else.
Got it. So are you applying to accelerators or incubators or early stage capital, or how did you fund this business?
I was in an incubator earlier last summer, and they provided...
Which one?
It was called Kings in Tech. And they provide early stage investments for young entrepreneurs, and they provided legal, server hosting, and those kind of things for me. Right now I'm in the position where I'm looking for early stage investment with either angel investors or some first sort of round capital from any sort of venture capital.
How many downloads?
150,000 and 10 million summaries provided.
10 million summaries. Very cool.
Thank you.
A lot of summaries, huh?
Thank you. Yeah.
Cool. Good deal. Well, any interesting stories that you can tell about the startup process? Any war stories? Any difficult times that you've been through?
Well, I'd say that there was a time where I was in the stage where I was really nitpicky. I wanted to perfect it so much, the design, the UX, the UI, and I just went and talked to one of my friends, and he told me, you know what, you don't have to be so perfect in the sense that you can just go ahead and launch this thing and see what feedback you get and improve it along the way. So one piece of advice I'd give to other people is that it's really not about perfection. It's about getting something out there and letting people feel it and give you feedback.
Great. Well, really nice talking to you.
Yeah,
Best of luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Good job.